I'm going to come on and I'm going to talk about it because I'm so tired of Black Americans being brainwashed by the Democratic Party. All of the Black Americans, I'm 62 years old, so I'm going to share with you my wisdom, what I know, what I seen, and how I seen the government take the civil rights from the Black Americans. I said, what? I seen how they took the civil rights, fair housing, opportunity to fairly get a job, opportunity to get scholarships. I want to show, I seen this with my own eyes in Harlem, New York, when they gentrified Harlem. I seen all of the young ghetto children that I was around, being raised around, not get good jobs. There was one that we went to high school and she got a very good job. She was a court officer in the courthouse, one out of the community. One out of the community. And then many years later, I seen one of the boys get a job at UPS because they start you off with felonies. I want you to tell me what the Democratic Party has done for the Black Americans. Because I'm going to tell you that I canvassed for them because I was in need of fair housing and I was leaving from upstate and I fell right into what was going on with the Black Americans. They was not getting fair housing. They was not getting jobs. They was being stepped on and all of their civil rights was being violated. They was in the stores being searched and some of them wasn't even taking nothing. They was denied jobs with felonies. They was denied jobs, period. The corporations, they going to school paying thousands of dollars to go to school and come out and can't even get a job in a corporation. The Obamas, the biggest trick to the Black Americans. Tricked me. I voted for him first, but I surely didn't vote for him second. I even changed from being a Democrat because I canvassed for them. And I see it's just all about the money. They truly don't care. I like I show you evidence. Let me tell you something. It's documented in Harlem that the police had to be called because once I exposed them, they paid a dope fiend to punch me in my face. But my face was okay. Okay? It was okay. Because you was going to be exposed, Mr. Right. You and Inez that got elected in Harlem that don't do nothing for Harlem but sell Harlem out. That's it. That's all. The Harlem State Building is gone with Black political leaders. Charleston, the one that saved me, Congressman Charles Rangel saved me from the clutches of the Klinsmen in the upstate county I was living in. He saved me. His office saved me. Contacted them. Oh yeah, we gonna look out for her. We got this. Because they was trying to take away my benefits, make me homeless. Congressman Charles Rangel saved me. Once I worked for the Democrats, I was very disappointed in what I found out. And I found out it was all about the money. And that broke my heart. All about the money. I want to show you some pictures because it's really sad. And I exposed that they was all about the money. Because when they campaigning, I learned that they get to keep that money. You know, all they fundraising and stuff, they get to keep that money. So it was what? All about the money. I don't even believe that they cared about whether the causes that they was telling people, fair housing, fair jobs. Okay, listen, not to be played with. All right, Governor Hoko, not to be played with. When I canvassed for them, went right to her neck and let her know her office helped me also, because I was exposing treason, and the city got a hold of that. And they try to violate me, and I had to use politicians. Here I go again. Hold on. Met up with a nice friend back in the day. I don't know if you know who that is. Hey, paid in full, okay? You know, and I am Harlem. I am Harlem. I am Harlem. All right? I am Harlem. And I'm not going to see. I'm going to expose. That was the worst thing that happened to reelect her. Once I learned all the Democrat business, all right? And the bottom line is I'm in the middle. I'm in the middle, and that Inez is at the end. And baby, I'm not going to say nothing allegedly. I'm not going to say nothing allegedly. Harlem is gone. And it's because of these people. They sold us out, in my opinion. In my opinion, what I evaluated. It broke my heart. I changed my party to Republican because I have to follow my American government. And right now, Donald Trump is the president of the United States of America. And I'm not going to go against my country. You don't follow Simon Says. You put your demands in. You don't unite marching. Marching is ineffective. Marching is ineffective. You have to sue. You have to unite, get applications, and sue. Let me put this. Oh God, I forgot to put the I want my co-host to join me, another Harlem Black Queen. I hope she's there to join me. Come on in the studio so she could give her opinion. She's a hardworking Black woman. You know, her sister is a hardworking Black woman, you know. So I want her to give her opinion, because me, in my situation, I'm living on Section 8 and benefits. So right now I'm trying to start a YouTube page and get rich like the other people by talking about nice topics and developing a channel of love. So if let me see if my people's there. Pull up, pull up. Hold on. Let's get Okay, y'all. I reached out to a hardworking black queen. This is not the co-host of the day, but this is another co-host, and I want her to give. She's a black woman living in the ghetto, coming from South, living in the ghetto, living in Harlem in the city. No, 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 Kyle. She don't live in the ghetto. She lives in New York City, and she don't live in the ghetto part of New York City. So let me make that very clear. Darling, I want you to give your opinion on Donald Trump.
I got mixed feelings about him. I think the way he do stuff might be a little effed up, but I think the principle behind what he's doing kind of makes sense. Now, him waging war against these other countries, I don't think it's smart. But when it comes to Americans and how he thinks that us as Americans are lazy, and the way he forced a lot of Americans and people to get jobs and stuff in order for them to get certain benefits, I agree with him. And I'm not gonna lie. This is my first time ever in my life, my whole 32 years of life, being on any type of government assistance. And I used to find it real funny, and I could never understand, like especially when I first had my son. And I see these girls, all these fucking people who benefit off the government but not doing shit with their lives. So you a stack of shit and get a check once a month while other people slave to take care of their kids. And I'm not just talking about the rich, I'm talking about middle class too. Like, I understand what Donald Trump was trying to say, but because he's a rich, pompous asshole, no one kind of really understands his point of view because of the way he thinks.
Okay, sister, I want to know why you calling him Papa's asshole. Like, it's because you hear everybody else, because you saying you agreeing what he's doing for the American people. So why do we have to have the name of a Papa's asshole?
He still is an asshole. I mean, you could be an asshole and do good things. Hell, I'm an asshole, but I'm a nice woman. But
no, you're not an asshole. I told you about that. You're a beautiful black sister.
I got some asshole ways though. You know what I'm
well, then, if you got asshole ways and our president got asshole ways, y'all not to be played with. Because the bottom line, he's serious about his black American country.
Yes, and I feel like people are taking it wrong. And I understand why people taking it wrong, because I don't think he has a good way of explaining like himself. But I do agree with him. I think a lot of black people
come let people see your hairstyle.
Are lazy.
Hold on, look at my daughter. I want everybody to see her hairstyle. Come on. Hold it up to the camera.
What she got?
Huh? You see her?
Now what she get done? I can't look at the camera.
Okay. Well, sweetheart. Sweetheart, I know you at work. I just wanted to thank you for taking time out, because I want to talk about how many people Donald Trump pardoned, like Alice Marie Johnson and Larry Hoover and Ross, you know, that was rotting in jail because I was there back in the day when they had us selling their drugs. Hold on, sweetheart. I'm gonna call you later. Call me when you get off of work, okay?
Oh, you gotta hang.
Yeah, I'm gonna hang. I'm gonna hang up. Just listen to the show. All right. All right. Alice Johnson rotting in jail. Why didn't President Obama get them out? Why they was in jail when Obama was president? Why didn't he get them out? Because frankly, my dear, he didn't give a damn. He didn't do nothing for the black Americans. That's it to President Obama. Donald Trump did more. Truck drivers saying, man, I don't know. They calling me left and right for jobs because you have to speak English. Stop doing everything Simon says, trying to destroy Chile after she had survived living in the industry of music. Now you see what was going on. And you know from day one, them girls haven't been getting paid. Daya, I want your opinion about Donald Trump. I don't know if she like him or not. I'm just.
I like Donald Trump. I have mixed feelings about him. I do. But what's your question?
You said you like Donald Trump. Why do you like Donald Trump?
Because people want people like the thing about the president is that he's not gonna lie to you. Why the fuck would you want a president that's gonna lie to you? That's sick. I'd rather know the truth than to be blatantly blind than what's going on.
And what's your truth about him?
The truth about him is that people can't handle the realness.
That's a young opinion. So what do you think the young black Americans think about Donald Trump?
Young black Americans like Donald Trump. And the reason why young black Americans like Donald Trump is because if you are an American,
talk about it,
then you can seek the benefits that he actually has set up for people.
American.
That's why it's important for even, let's just take out the
That's
race.
why those DACA kids are taking everything. I'm sorry I said it.
Let's just take out the race card, right? But if people was to be more educated into the stuff that he's actually implementing to make money off of, such as like the stock market and tariffs and stuff like
telling
that.
Y'all about the I'm telling y'all about the Robin Hood stock market. They made it so you can get rich. This young lady took $25 and made $1,900 and they do it again since. Why? I guess it's a spell on black people. She would, if somebody else came in there with some money and said, help me do the stock, she'll do it right away. With us, I don't know. But I will be getting her to sit down. That's why I want to contact the old friends that used to be involved with the stock market. I'm going to pull up his Instagram page and get with that. I don't appreciate how everyone is trying to destroy Chile. She has a right to her liberty and her speech. And she has the right to feel and donate to whoever she want to donate to. And no one, I'm not, and people that's around me gonna know not to follow everything Simon says. Because right now the internet is lit and Simon says destroy Chile. Simon says destroy Chile. They have a beautiful concert coming up. And you got an idiot on TV talking about she not going to the concert now. You have everybody bringing up the concert now. I hope 50 Cent come save them and buy some tickets up like he be doing. I feel like about the concert, everyone needs to support the concert. Stars need to come out and tell people to support the concert because it's as if y'all have to be controlled. You supposed to be brainwashed to hate your government, to hate Donald Trump, and we in war. All of those foreigners can hate Donald Trump. I can't wait until they get that politician. Now, what the hell is her name? Hold on. It's disgusting the way people can have freedom of speech against the government. Against the government. For me, I'm very disappointed with Michelle Obama because she allowed her husband to do absolutely nothing for the Black Americans. I said it, and I'm glad when he was bringing his raggedy behind around black men.
Michelle Obama interviewed Dwayne Wade's gay ass son. I lost all respect for her, and that bitch slipped up and said she was trans, and that's worth everything I love. I don't know about the Obamas.
Say what? What did you say?
She interviewed Dwayne Wayne's transgender son,
She
and that bitch slipped up and said that she was trans. And I will show you the interview.
show me the interview here. Show me the interview.
1 second. Let me show you that shit.
I was gonna make some spaghetti. Had a I thought I was. See, we gotta speak highly of ourselves, but baby, I had a pinched nerve, and I thought it was something different. The pain I was in, going to physical therapy for it. The physical therapy is helping. You know, here, pull up that video. I must see that. I must see that. I just don't appreciate it. You know, people talking about what Left Eye would have said and people trying to call her all kinds of loosey gooseys. I think she represented herself as a woman of virtue. Like somebody coming in with this tea gossip. She was thrown out of a limit, all this nonsense. We have to stop doing everything Simon says. Let's just have respect for ourselves and don't try to destroy. Don't let. Why are you trying to destroy a black woman? Y'all said she black. Why y'all trying to destroy her?
Look at this bitch calling herself as a black man. And this nigga Obama be calling him Michael.
And that's, that warms my heart, particularly as a black man.
That warms my heart, particularly. My phone is broken. It don't. Yeah, it don't. It don't say the speaker. But this is the thing we're looking at.
And that's, that warms my heart, particularly as a black man. Child that's transgender. And that's, that warms my heart, particularly as a black man. Child that's transgender. And that's,
I don't look at her. This is our grand queen, living soul. I love me some her. Miss Joan Rivers, that's my baby. I hate dying on the operating table. That's another thing. Yeah, that got Joan Rivers, yeah, she died on the operating table. Tell y'all something. Y'all young girls out there doing everything Simon says. I'm telling my older daughter, wear a bra to keep your breasts up. Now I'm just going to get it fixed. That ain't nothing to just throw around getting breast fixed. You know, that plastic surgery is not a joke. But they have it on the internet, Simon says. Everybody want to do everything. Get a BBL, Simon says. Get a BBL, Simon says. Get breast implants, Simon says. Simon says destroy Chile. Stop doing it. That's the Pied Piper. That's the Pied Piper. She has a right to feel the way she wants to feel. She has a right to donate to who she want to donate to. Have you lived in the ghetto amongst the people that don't appreciate anything? That's why the Democrats are allowed to use them. Oh, we need a program for housing. And there is no housing, but they get government funding. This is what the Democrats do. Okay? Now, in the ghetto, all of the doctors look like Kamala Harris descendants. So if you want to know why our Mayor Adams was accused of making trips, I could tell you, in my opinion, what them trips was about. They were selling out the ghetto's property to those DACA babies and those immigrants that became citizens. They was able to buy all of the property. Somebody gave them thousands of dollars to buy some bank. Because I walked up to one of them and asked them, yo, what is this? I bought this $800,000. I'm like, who gave you the money? He He realized when he told me, Leah, he realized that I wasn't a joke standing in front of him. I wasn't just one of them average N-words that they taught him I was. See, they taught in their country. I said they what? Taught in their country. I don't think you heard me. I don't think you listening. I don't think you believe me that they are taught in their country to hate Americans and especially to hate Black Americans. Especially to do what? Hate Black Americans. Okay? Okay? By the time Donald Trump finished, all of his Americans, black or white, will be having the first opportunity. He's going to get rid of this secret, top secret society blackballing Black Americans. I said what? I want you to show me in cities, like the money cities where Black Americans own anything, like of storefronts. But I will show you that all of our storefronts are given to foreign people. Now, maybe in your rural area, you got Mr. John owning some property, but that's a rural, unpopulated area. It's not the area that when people come visit New United States of America and come to New York City, okay, they got storefronts because it's definitely a front that they sell us this kind of food. They have it where the tourists come, they have different food to feed them because they sure don't feed them yellow number 5 and yellow number 7 like they did in the bodegas. The bodegas was mandated to sell products that had yellow number 5, number 7, number 6, all of them chemicals in it. These visitors, foreigners that come in to visit United States, they have certain food. They feed them certain food so they would not know and take back to the country the garbage that's truly being sold in United States. Now, the bodegas on the corners, when they was gentrifying the areas, they fooled those people. They said, look, we're going to fix up your store lavish and let you have free rent for 4 years. Because they know what they was going to do. And the people took advantage of that. But they lost their leases and their property. Places like Venezuela and Mexico need to be rebuilt. Nobody should want to come to United States to die in an expensive car. They live in a Garden of Eden that's taken over by demons. We, the people of United States of America, need to fight for reparations so we can get out of here and take our money to the Garden of Eden. So Donald Trump, you want to take away the Section 8 and the slavery will stop? So be it. We need to be able to have affordable housing. You need to be able to work in McDonald's and pay your rent and live. That's what needs to be adjusted. Why in the name of God apartments in the city of New York gotta cost $6,000 and $5,000 and $7,000 and $9,000? That's something that needs to be regulated. That is ridiculous.
That don't even need to be, it's just wages need to increase. It doesn't even need to be regulated. We are the financial capital state. It's too much work opportunities. It's just not enough. It's just minimum wage is just too low. Seriously.
Then she said they need to hire the young people are saying what the minimum wage needs to be raised. But everybody needs to be comfortable.
Well,
United
a
States.
lot of people out of our shelters, because ever since the immigrants left, I'm not gonna lie to you, a lot of people been getting their vouchers faster. And I'm dead serious.
New York City is a mess. You got Black Americans with good jobs in shelters. Okay?
Yeah, no.
You got this disgusting mayor allowing the people of his descendant to take over. That's what it was all about. I witnessed treason at PS 125. I went in there to vote for Trump. They thought I was a dumbass Democrat. So I'm standing in line. They picked me out. Yeah, they go another black one. Go to the table. I said, what do you mean go to the table? My son is not registered. So what's going on here? One registration per family. Yeah, you know I'm in here now. I'm up in here now. I'm saying it loud because I'm black and I'm proud. What's up? It's one registration per people. What's up? Yeah. What you doing here? Now she's standing there. And the police are here too. Witnessing this? Yeah. PS 125. Bronx, New York. I witnessed treason. Go to the table. My son very well could have went to the table and voted unregistered. Wasn't going to let my child get caught up in no shit like that. Go to the table. Not playing with nobody. Stop destroying people because them Democrats ain't do a damn thing for Black Americans. Talking to my Black Americans because it's the immigrants that benefited. It's the immigrants without color. Just because you got my color, you not me. Now Simon says destroy Chile. I don't think so. I don't think so. Especially knowing what the industry was doing to beautiful black women like her. They went through hell. They went through hell. Now people talking about what Left Eye would say. Disrespecting her soul. Because I strongly, and I got it. I told you, my page is the messenger for the spiritual army angels. And I was just told she will be voting as a Republican because the Democrats, that's it. That's it. Because if anybody know what the Democrats are truly doing, you fortunate immigrant, you stay voting because you are a fortunate immigrant. They gave you our civil rights because you know why? They knew they could throw your ass up out of this country when they wanted to. And they couldn't do nothing for us but genocide us like they did. That's why they brought the fentanyl up in here. That's why they put the felonies up in here. We're going to unite and fight. And I'm going to, it's a prophecy for the gang members to sue United States of America for the prohibition of marijuana because those government demons, right, gave prominent people in America money and land and seed to grow the marijuana and gave the children 10 and 15 and 20 years jail, institution, and death to bring it across the line. And now that they want, now the government is tainting and poisoning the marijuana and putting it in the hands of some immigrants that Mayor Adams gave permission to have storefronts. I said it. I said what? That Mayor Adams gave permission. Donald Trump partner. He better be glad. But the vice president is not parting. And I seen them coming out with bags, hundreds of dollars of bags. I seen them clocking them. I'm American gangster. Yeah. Seen them. Have to check out what's going on in my community. Seen them clocking them. Clocking them. Taking money bags. And all of the property. Search it. In Bronx, New York, practically belong to the Indians of Kamala Harris descendants, looking like her. Whatever she is, they are. Her and Mayor Adams orchestrated that. And I'm not going to say allegedly. I'm going to say Kamala Harris and Mayor Adams, sold out Bronx, New York. Yeah. To you fortunate, happy Democratic and Indians. You immigrants. You fortunate, happy immigrants. So you fortunate, happy immigrants, stop letting people use you black people to put a nail in your own coffin. I want Donald Trump to get rid of the DACA kids. They too educated, they too dangerous. They came here and their parents was doctors and lawyers. And they were in they able to buy I want Donald Trump to get rid of the DACA kids. You born in your parents born in your country, that's the country you need to be origin of, whatever that word is. Damn it. I said what? I want Donald Trump to get rid of the DACA kids. Go back to your country. Because that's going to make more room for the American citizen. Because y'all got money. Y'all buying too much property, yo. And then y'all come around and wave your flags of your country. Because you so proud of it. Go ass back to it. You don't need to be buying up American property. I don't appreciate it. Where I just moved from a fortunate immigrant was my slave master. And now his son, because he old now, is going to own that property. And that's what the hell, a 3-family house. You're going to own that property in Bronx, New York. And when Bronx, New York was built, there was a community of poor black people that's now in shelters because the city of New York sold all of the property and put all of the residents in shelters. Now, and nobody did nothing, and this happened all under the administration of Obama, President Obama. Then it continued under Biden. That vice president. Our mayor was going back and forth to her country. Have you ever heard of that? Why would a mayor of New York City be going to her country? Ain't nothing alleged about this. That would he sold us out. They sold us out. So I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear nothing from no Democrats because all they do is say what you want to hear and you put your vote down and they go somewhere and drink champagne and do nothing. Nothing. We, the people, have to demand our reparations, number one, so we can get community centers back for the poor children in the ghetto. For children in the ghetto to be able to suffering at home, that don't have food, they need to be able to go to a center after school and be able to be fed a meal like the Black Panthers was all about. Because it's happening. See, you black people that's doing good is walking past everybody. Man, let me tell you my experience this morning with an immigrant, a Black African immigrant. They teach their children to disrespect Black Americans. I know about that. My friends, them little Africans stayed in my house for 4 years. They ain't never go home. Okay? And they told me everything. Their parents teach them against Black Americans. Okay? Now let me tell you what happened. We walking together. I'm elder, her and a little baby. So I'm 1 second from the elevator. Elevator is almost closing. I'm standing there. This bitch don't even try to open the door, so I put my hand so it could open. So it's no kind of greeting, sorry, nothing. No, none of that. Teaching a Black American. Okay? So I said to myself, when I get up out of this elevator, we got 2 doors. The doors are very heavy. I said, I'm going to just slide through and not even, because it's customary and appropriate and proper to hold the door for the next person. If you know, it's not to stand there and be a doorman. Just show appreciation and properness. Okay? Because I had to send a spiritual message to another Black American that was acting crazy. So, since you want to teach your daughter that, I'm going to teach your daughter better. Just slid through. Got no respect for you or your mother. Open the door for your damn self. Not holding shit for you. And I ain't do it in an ignorant manner. Did it, just slid through. Open up for you. Slid through. Not the one. Another one. Black American. We live in the same damn building. It's no kind of greeting. You know, we live in the same building. We got the two little kids, both of us. You understand? I had to give him my spiritual. Okay, this how you acting? You don't not agree, yeah, that guy. You just want to be like, okay, give it to you. I'm going to give you what you giving me. And when I gave him what he was giving me, walking the elevator, no address or nothing, he got his shit together. Now he holding doors. I'm coming in the building. He holding the door so long. I said, oh, please, you don't have to. I'm too far away, but thank you. No, okay, I appreciate it. Now he got the Iraka. Black Americans got to stick together and stop acting up. This must not be. It's got the police confused or something. I don't know. I'm coming on like right now. The internet is gathering and destroying a Black woman. I don't care if she wants to embrace her white privilege. She has a right. Have some respect. They was once an icon. They went through a hell of a tragedy, losing left eye. Y'all have some respect. Don't do that to them. They ain't make their money. They got robbed with they contract deals. Now they hustling. You want to get rid of somebody, get rid of Tiny. Get rid of her. In fact, I can't wait till 50 Cent demolish them. I said it because I don't appreciate the allegations that was thrown with T.I. putting his foot, allegedly, in a woman's private part. Allegedly. I don't appreciate that. And ever since I heard that, I want her in a car. And then she got her mouth on everybody I heard allegedly. Get out of here. Get out of here. Get out of here, mama. Twitch, we rolling. I want to show y'all how to cook some things. I got some videos. Pull up. Pull up. We rolling. Yeah, I can't wait. Because, see, when they brought 50 Cent mother up in this, when they messed with her soul, 50 Cent is going to annihilate them. Annihilate them. They're going to be finished when he come out with his documentary. Just like P. Diddy was finished. It's disgusting. Marching is ineffective. You can march until your feet fall off. We have to sue with applications. That's how. And it's going to start with the jails. They're going to control who their friends, families, and associates vote for. We're going to sue. We have to sue for reparations. They're not going to give it to us. Everybody else could come here and get reparations. We got to get it. They're using us. We've always been their slaves. Slavery never stopped. And number one, the war, the North and the South war, that Civil War was not about freeing those slaves. It was about the North robbing the South. That's all it was about. And who paid the consequence? The Black American man. Right now, there's a war. I wish a black American woman would send a child to war. We never got anything, not the 40 acres and the mule, not no respect, nothing in the United States. Save your energy for the Civil War. They got enough bombs and all of that. You ain't got no part of that. Got no part of that. Stealing. And me knowing, because Space for Space, God bless his soul. Churchill born. God bless his soul. Was into demolition. So me being trained by him about demolition, when that plane went into that building, you could do the experiment. It just would have been a plane inside of a building. Do the experiment. Ain't nothing going to demolition down like that. That was demolition down. And there ain't no conspiracy. I don't have to say allegedly nothing. I'm saying that I'm taught that buildings like that got to be demolition down. While we in the war, stealing gold. Now we in the war want to tear up Dubai. Why should a black American be a part of that? Ha! Forget the what is it? Epstein files. Open up those UFO files. Open up those. How Bill Gates and Margaret Stingler is in charge. Margaret Stingler is in charge of helping the women that want to terminate their pregnancies. Bill Gates is in charge of the food we eat. Every little fruit that I buy in my area, Lord have mercy. I know it's some kind of man-modified grape, watermelon. I can't taste. When I was living amongst them Klansmen, there was something called Wegmans. I was at Akkad. They didn't play. You didn't go in there and get, you didn't see no yellow number 5 in there, no kind of products that they sold in the ghetto. We used to, when we come back and visit New York State, the ghetto, we used to, oh my goodness, we missed the pork skins. We missed this. We missed it. You know, they don't sell none of that garbage in the stores. It's truly organic. Then next to it, they got a Tops. That's for everybody. And the Tops was sneaking low life stuff. And it's the truth. It's the truth. Not telling you no lie. Don't be brainwashed by a Republican because you're not an immigrant. The immigrants are doing fantastic because they're getting all of the black Americans' rights. That's why they want Republicans to stay in charge. Give it to me, baby. Yiraka. I don't know why she laughing. Look at what. Diane, what you saying? She in there laughing. She in there laughing. I don't know what she laughing about. Maybe what I said. What did I say? I said I said that the immigrants are enjoying the Democrats because they get all of our benefits. Yes, sir. I'm going to tell you that all of the storefronts are controlled by the immigrants in New York City and the low life areas. They go, what am I meaning by that? You ain't getting no storefront unless you getting this is my partner. Give them the store. They got that in control. Can't be no little black child. Oh, I want to get this store that did 5 years in college. I'm going to get this storefront. No, you're not. Unless that Jew say so. I said it. I said what? Unless that Jew say so that own all of the property. And all of Brooklyn. Let's talk about how they own all of Brooklyn. And they have 20 children per family. The Jewish community in Bronx, in Elaka, in New York City have what? Like 20 or 10 or 15 children per family. Receiving what? food stamps, and everything else, and own what? Buildings. And get the money where? Right? Given to them. They in control of it. Now, my girlfriend, my co-host yesterday had something powerful. If you dare pull up, because she had something powerful to say why the Jews got the money. La mama. Good day. You know, sweetheart, I don't say good morning because the devil is tricking us when we say good morning, because that's a morning of death. We got to say good day, grand rising. See, they tricking us to put a spell on our whole day, morning. But that's what they teach. I don't want to mourn. I want to have a good day. But thank you. And I hope you research what I had to say. Because we got to stop it. We got to stop doing everything Simon says. But anyway, she said that the Jewish people recite something in the Bible that said Iraka, thank you, Grand Rising. Love you, baby. Grand Rising, sweetheart. That's right. Spread good things. We have to start. I had a beautiful girlfriend over. We had a conversation. Yeah, we had a conversation, and she's beautiful, bubblicious. And she would say, I'm fat. And I declare to you, women are going to have surgery to get what she got. But I seen if she keeps saying that, she going to get fat, because we got to start treating ourselves and talking to ourselves better. We be doing it to ourselves. You know, we be doing it to ourselves. Stop doing it to yourself. Speak good of yourself. Now listen, young generation, the Robinhood app. Learn how to buy weekly shares. Weekly shares. That's what it's all about. Trading weekly shares. Now they got AI doing it. Y'all be all in those phones. Like I told some people that played the game of Monopoly and came through with hundreds of thousands of dollars, and all they did was buy a diamond chain and the most expensive weed in the world, and ate themselves to diabetes. I told that person that's good at Monopoly, play real Monopoly. Play real Monopoly. But the thing that that's his partner, they've been together for years, never married. Want to stay in that situation. The welfare building, the free rent, while Mr. Richie's staying there. Come on. Buy property. Look at Boosie. He done bought property and build houses on all his property for his family. Buy property, drug dealer. Buy property, drug dealer, and grow some damn weed on your property. Help the community, that guy. The Holy Spirit is love, not some idiot that can recite a Bible. You have to have the Spirit within you to help a stranger. The Holy Spirit is love. Spread love. I was fortunate this morning to be where my grandbaby go to school. And I noticed that the teacher has a little baby under my grandbaby. And my daughter that you seen is a sneaker freak. Like, I can't tell you all the sneakers, Louis Vuitton, that the Dior, the sneakers that I have given people, because those things was just laid on the floor, stepped on, and messed up. No. She wear one time, 4 times. I don't think I seen my daughter in her lifetime, as my daughter always was kind of manly. When she was young, I took her into the store. She wanted the red car. She is. I'm talking about her. She wanted the red car, and I used to try to drag her to the dolls. She didn't want that. So she's a sneaker freak the way she dressed. Give the Daka, wash them sneakers up. And why you taping me talking about you? Wash them sneakers up and give them to somebody. I'm so happy that I found a little baby to pass them clothes down to, because it's sad. Because, New York people.
Yo, I got too much nice stuff.
Yeah, they New York like to, what do you say? Front. Let me tell you what my daughter did one day. Lord have mercy. I had sent her for a coat, right? And a firm was paying for this coat. It was a package. The coat cost like $300 or $400. But anyway, she had a gift card to go back and get the coat. This girl came back with a t-shirt that cost $200 and something. A damn t-shirt. When I tell you I was so furious, because the only thing that I would spend a lot of money on is a coat or a pair of shoes. You understand? A whole outfit.
You got money on your phone for the dryer?
You got money, period, because you got to give me some money. I have to do my laundry.
All right, let me use your phone for the dryer. I have to. I'm time efficient. No. Yo, y'all shoot. If y'all wasn't on live, shoot a volley.
Somebody, if I wasn't on live, I would have violated her.
Good morning.
Here you go.
Lost track of time, but
well,
what?
I wanted
We had a ball.
Let me show them shoes I got for $2.
Oh, these shits is $2.
What was you trying to do? What the fuck is that? Yo, they put it in the weed, okay? They putting it in the fucking weed. They making these kids. Fuck no.
Yo, come on, man.
Yo, can you move that plastic from that oven before it melts on the oven? How the fuck you gonna put something plastic to try to drive it? Move it away from the oven, period. And in your lifetime, don't ever do no shit like that again.
It worked in the Bronx. It worked.
Jesus, look at the basket about the melt.
Phone yesterday?
Huh?
I bought you a phone off my credit.
Oh yeah.
From Total Wireless. I got this bitch iPhone 13. That's all she got.
Oh, that's so sweet.
Man,
did you put her on our account?
No.
Okay, because they slick as shit.
They're gonna deliver the phone here, for real.
Oh, so her sister bought her phone, because I wasn't going to do it. From that child being a teenager, I've been taking care of her phone bill. Sugar pie, honey bun. You know what I'm saying? Nah. Charleston White ain't got nothing on me. I'm telling you, Charleston White ain't got nothing on me.
No.
I want to show them the shoes I got for $2. Y'all got to come to Save a Lot. $2. She going to the laundry, walk around with things like that in the house. $2. I'm telling you, and got this from Save a Lot, New York. Everything from Save a Lot. Oh my God, the prices are like the 90s, like in the 80s where things was cheap. Wow, because what it is, that's an outlet store that all of the stuff that companies don't sell, they drop off to Save a Lot. So if you go in there, you might find something very, very nice. Like, okay, If you work in an office, ladies, I'm telling you, if you work in an office where you got to dress nice every day, all you got to do is go to where Save a Lot. They got real name brand stuff there. Bloomingdale's, I was told by the security guard, allegedly drops all of their stuff off there. I'm telling you, because I had one dress that had a tag on it for $695. I got it for $19. I got Fendi dresses for $5. They was first $19, then they marked them down to $5. So Save a Lot is the place to be in New York City. Okay, round about the Lancey, New York City, Save a Lot. If you in that area, all right, real official stuff, Spider, Polo, yeah. They got all of those clothes in there. Gotta go through the racks. Go through the racks and you'll find it. Oh man, when I'm telling you, I came in this apartment with a frying pan and a glass thing, but Affirm and Wayfair helped us. So check out those things. Listen, I want y'all to have a good day. Unfortunately, my co-host couldn't pull up. She's working. I would have loved, I don't know if she's watching, I would have loved to have her opinion on people trying to destroy Chile. But I know one thing. I appreciate President Donald Trump. What is it? Parton, Alice Johnson, Larry Hoover, Ross, and many more. I appreciate that, man. All of these people wasn't present when President Obama was in prison. Okay, and let me tell you something about that drug game. The government of the United States of America gave and put those drugs in the ghettos for the young men to sell it, and mandated them by giving them felonies and no jobs to continue to sell it until they got jail, institution, and death. And there's nothing alleged about that. I was there. And that's how the government was making their money at first, until Hillary Clinton showed them housing preservation development money. And that's when those politicians start stealing millions, okay? And it added up to billions. I said, what? Hillary Clinton was in charge of it then, and she's still in charge of that money. Housing preservation development money. That's why they don't need no more drug dealer money. They don't allow no more big kingpins. There are no more big kingpins. It's just little jackasses running around until they fill their private jails. Mama.
Oh. You get the outfit that's nice. Pajamas.
Wow. Save a Lot.
Oh.
Get everything from Save a Lot. Lot less? Oh Lord, see y'all? I be telling the wrong name, Lot Less. I seen the other video. This is damage. From smoking more than Whitney Houston, Richard Pryor, and Bobby Brown put together. I was like Scarface, because those was the people I was hanging with. So I know how they got robbed. I know how the government did us. I know how we was allowed to sell drugs until they wanted to get us. Stop playing with me all day. Fix my nose. I was here to tell it. I said, what? Hillary Clinton was in charge of housing preservation development money. That's all this gentrification. That's all they get these millions in this lavish apartment. They should have had dishwashers. No, they don't. That's money in the pocket. Cut the dishwasher. Cut the basement. On Iraka in Harlem. Oh, I dated the lawyer that taught me all about the housing preservation development money. I know what I'm talking about. Sugar. That's why they don't need no more drug dealers. All they needed was to put that fentanyl in places that they wanted people to be destroyed. But what happened? Some millionaires, because see, back in the day, when they OD'd. They didn't have no knock needles to save them. That was the purpose. OD, N-word, okay? OD. Had no knock needles. The reason why we got the knock needles is because white million and billionaire children started buying that fentanyl. And that's why they got knock needles to save you. Okay? Because it was too damn obvious. Too damn obvious. And our president that exposes everything lets you know the countries that's been allowed to bring these drugs up in here. All right? And if they really, truly wanted the drugs out, they will work with the gang members and give them the prohibition of marijuana. That means of the stock market, full control. So we can have no marijuana grown in the United States and only have it grown in undeveloped countries like Mexico and Venezuela. Let the gang members be in charge of harvesting and having to change their whole attitude. If they don't do this with grace, that's heaven on earth. That's heaven on earth. And that's the prophecy that was given to me. Could check all my videos. It never changed. It never changed. I'm going to cut this short because I was waiting for some of my peeps to pull up. They're not able to pull up. It's okay. I just got tired of seeing everybody dog chili. And I'm like, damn, y'all remember she lost a beautiful member in her group. Y'all remember? And they really wasn't making no money after Left Eye. You know, they really wasn't making no money after that. But they are black women. Stop trying to destroy somebody because Simon says it. Stop being brainwashed to go against your own country. Donald Trump is the president of the United States of America. And what I'm going to do, if I want something, I'm going to put a demand in. You have to sue. No marching. We want reparations. 1 million, 5 million, 6 million people got a lawsuit against the United States of America. That's the way it needs to be done. Because our marching is ineffective. They don't care. They don't care. But they have to address a lawsuit. Now, the NAACP, that's why I can't even say their fake ass name. I might as well be saying Ku Klux Klan, Black Ku Klux Klan. I said it. I said what? The NAACP. I might as well call them the Ku Klux Klan for the black Americans. Why? Because you don't let us use those lawyers to fight for our civil rights. Why don't we have a lawsuit against the United States of America for our reparations? You need to be infiltrated and thrown the F out. Because your old civil rights ass is in there going for yourself right now. It's called Freemasons, y'all. Study them bastards. It's called the pastor. They done gave these people control of the jobs and everything. All right? Study these demons around you, black Americans, and unite. And don't march for nothing. Unite. I said it. Unite. And before you dare send your black American child to any war of America, look up what the hell America did for black Americans first. Because they're like, no way. No way. Y'all have a blessed day. You know, mama. Thank you. Thank you.